Can you be successful without being online? Of course not. But what if computer stuff is not your thing? Must you hire a company to make and maintain a website for you? No, you don't. You can put together a website or a sales funnel by yourself, and much more easily than you imagine. Now I'm going to show you how, starting from scratch. Enjoy. And remember, you can send questions to chip@romespecialties.com.
Raise your hand if you've got a website. Some. Okay. Raise your hand if you've seen a website. Good. Thank goodness. Okay. So there's a thing called a funnel. If you're selling something, the difference between a website and a funnel is very significant. A website is a general area somewhere on the internet where people can find out about you and your business and the variations out there. Let's see here. For example, share screen this time. Here's my website. It's called Educational Stages, and I provide resources for theater educators. And up at the top, I have a home page and an about page and different services I can provide and books that I have written and a blog and a way to do some networking. So there's a lot of places to go here, and they can schedule a chat.
Did you use WordPress?
No, I'm about to show you what I used. I've used WordPress and I hate it, and I don't recommend it. But if you're already familiar with WordPress, then that's a different story. The thing about the website is people can get lost in it, tracking down all sorts of information that it provides. And so it's a general information setting. But if you want people to buy your product, website is not the way they're going to do it. For that, you need a funnel so that they see something welcoming and intriguing, or that offers a solution to a problem, and you're the one who has the solution to the problem. And then it only takes them one place to purchase your product. So I've got a little website set up here. Now I'm ready to share. Is the funnel the same thing as a landing page? And we'll get to that very promptly. Okay, so here we go. So here's a template for a website that I'm calling Website Template. And it has 4 pages: Home, Confirm, Thanks, and Purchase. The home page, which is sometimes called a landing page, there you go, sometimes called a squeeze page. That one looks like this. Thank you, Martha. So this is the editor in which I create my websites. I have a box here, and in the box I have a text box, and I can make this say whatever I want it to say, including magic text, which would give me a chance to use ChatGPT for artificial intelligence to create. Like, I don't know what the name of this should be. Oh, what the heck. Choose the type. I want to create 3 headline samples. What type of business will this be about? Heath bars, health. What type of product? Supplements that turn your DNA into a powerhouse of healthiness. Generate my text. 5, 4, 3, 2, boom. Here are 3 possible headlines.
Is this ChatGPT or is this?
This uses ChatGPT. Yes,
Oh, it's programmed.
It's built in to the website creator. Here's another piece of text. This is an image. One of the things that I love about this not WordPress platform is that unlike any other out there, ClickFunnels or Wix or any of those, I can put this anywhere I want. If I want it here, I just drag it to there. If I want it over a tiny bit, I can move it a pixel. I can move it a tiny bit. And most places you have large containers, and inside the container is a box, and inside the box is a frame, and inside the frame. And so if I were to move this over, then this thing would bounce to the next line. So in terms of design, I love this platform. Here's another box, and inside the box is some text and an image and an opt-in form. So the nice thing about the box is if I move the box, then all the things move with it. Whereas here, this is the only thing that's going to move. The picture doesn't move within it. If I put both of them inside a box, they would move together. Okay. Let me move my Zoom stuff out of the way. So here we go. This is an opt-in form. This is what you want more than anything, is to get people to give you their name and email. So one of the choices for adding different elements in this, you can see here's text, here's a blog stuff, here's booking if you want this to create a calendar and people can book time with you. Here's the box I mentioned. Super checkout is if you're selling something. And email marketing form is what you're looking at here. Now, I have I need to put something in the chat. So let me stop sharing. Go to the chat and
I just wanted to mention something. Even if you have someone else already doing your website and delegating it, I find that just knowing some of this stuff, if I were going to hire somebody, I know how to communicate to them now. When I did my smoothie challenge, I hired a virtual assistant, and I didn't know to check. She didn't put any SEO words in, which actually hurt the marketing because there were no search words in any of the messaging that she made or the funnels.
Okay, I have just put into the chat a link which will let you see the live version of this page. And if you will put in your name and a good email, your best email, and then click the blue button, then you will get a copy of my 7-page Google Forms cheat sheet and the link to the replay of this session and a discount offer for what we haven't got to yet. So hopefully you are successfully seeing that link. Is that true? And I want to get back to here.
I'm clicking on it.
You got it?
And what do I do? That's why I'm having a lot of issues with the tech. Is like I can follow things, but I'm clicking on it and it's not opening.
Has anyone been successful?
It's bar.
You have to copy and paste it to your browser for it to open.
Oh, you have. Oh, okay. So it's a different. In Zoom, we click and it opens. Okay.
I was able to click it and it opened.
Good.
It-
Yeah,
So-
I clicked and opened it too. It says I just have to wait a few minutes to see if it appears in my email.
This should not be an email. It should open up as a web page.
I can copy it.
All right. Well, let's let me get back to that, and we'll repeat that.
Just real quick. It just says one more step to go. So once you go straight
Oh.
into it, you add in, you
So
add
it's
the
going to take you to here. It should take you
It
to
did
here.
take me to there. Yes. And
Okay.
you just wait for the
and then
email.
you'll have to go to find the subscribe confirm email. Don't do that right now because we're still in the middle of all this.
Right.
When you do, it will take you to here. So let me go through this a little more carefully. So this is your squeeze page, your landing page, your opt-in page, your home page. This is where you start. This is where you say, you have a problem. I have a solution to a problem. Because all of you need to be selling a solution to a problem that is clearly defined. And so you might put that information here. And you might have a picture that, like Martha does, of something that will be of value to them. So there's some sort of ethical bribe, like you give me your email, I will give you this guide. Or what I have here is you give me your email and I will give you the Google Form cheat sheet and the replay, etc. Now, the reason that takes you to here is because I'm using what's called a double opt-in for my email. If people just want to get your stuff, they could put in batman@gotham.com and get your stuff. But you want to create a list of leads that is solid and accurate and not going to kill your sending reputation. And so by setting up your email, which we don't have time for tonight, by setting up your email as double opt-in, they have to go and find the subscribe confirm email. And when they click on that, they can move forward. So obviously where it says course, blah, 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 here's where you could put whatever information or the thing you're going to offer them or a picture of it. And then that when they click confirm in that email, it takes them to here, which is your thank you page. And you can, this one has a video, but you don't have to have a video. You could have just a picture or not. And at the bottom, you can have a button. And the button can take them wherever you want. Can take them to one of your pages, like purchase, or to another website, or to something that you have are storing on the platform that they can download. Lots of choices. So we have the lead magnet on your home page. We have the confirm page to make sure they're going to give you a good email. We have the thank you page. Hey, thanks for signing up. Here's what you do next.
And you can also add a book with me button on there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that will take you, the button in this case takes you to whatever product you're selling. And how do you sell it? Well, we passed one of these choices was super checkout. And when I clicked on super checkout, I had either this looking form or the other form that looks like this. And you put in the information that's make sense to you, and they click the button, and it will take their credit card information. Here's a specific example. The platform that I've been using is called Builderall. And the fact that it has these 3 choices is one of the templates that's available. So I just had to put in the particulars. Since I've been with Builderall for a while, I get something called legacy pricing, which is to say, they just raise their prices. So the $97 one, which includes WordPress if you want it, but WordPress also gives you a chance to have almost unlimited storage. They just raised it to $247 a month. I can still sell it at $97 a month. And with the coupon Save 50, the first month is half off. The least expensive, if you just want to play with this, is $37 a month. And similarly, with the Save 50, it's under 20 bucks to try it. And when you go through the steps that you started by giving me your name and email, you should get to this 4th page and choose the plan that works for you. And I'd love to be able to assist you. So I will toss in a couple of one-on-one training sessions. 45 minutes, but as Martha knows, we sometimes go longer, to help you get started and to help you start your own funnel, etc. Questions?
Bobby has her hand raised.
As does Karen. So who was first there?
I don't know.
Okay, Karen, go ahead.
So, the price that you gave monthly, that was just for like the funnel, things, that wasn't for the actual website, or did I misunderstand that?
The price, oh, you misunderstood, but I wasn't clear. The product is called Builderall. It's a funnel builder, a website builder, email, an email autoresponder to send emails out to huge numbers of people. There's a webinar maker. There's a course creator. There's a booking app, which we use all the time. There are 40 different tools under one roof. So you don't have to figure out how to patch together Wix and MailChimp and Calendly and something else. It's all together. That's why their symbol is an octopus. So I found this. Yeah, go ahead.
So with the so like I understand, if this is correct, even that if someone gets a URL for their own website, sometimes they can buy it for 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years. So in addition to this monthly fee for all those linked services,
yep.
Is there still an extra fee for the URL that you would choose, or how
there is your domain?
Yeah.
Your URL, mine is educationalstages.com or romespecialties.com or .us. You do need to purchase that. They're about $10 a year. And you can either purchase it directly inside Builderall, or you can purchase it from, I use namesilo.com, but Namecheap or GoDaddy. And they provide the domain. They also provide hosting, but you don't need that because Builderall is already providing hosting. And they're very attentive to security, so that they don't get hacked like almost ever. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, I'm just trying to wrap my brain around pricing because I really haven't looked into all those different things. And some like the Calendly, the one that I have is just free. So, yeah, I'm just trying to wrap my head around all this because this is really the first time that I've heard someone talk about all these things in a comprehensive way. So my head's spinning a little bit. Not
Yeah.
because it's a lot of layers, a lot of information. So
It is.
yeah,
It is.
yeah.
Let me put something else in the chat.
One of the questions, Chip, is that you might not be able to see. If you already have a website, what do you do? Like I had a website, but I moved it over to Builderall.
Yeah. If your website is a reasonable size, then you may be able to talk me into doing something similar. You can't transfer a website directly into Builderall. It's very proprietary. But I did that pretty fast for you. Yeah. I mean, you had a bunch of pictures and you have a bunch of text, and I know how to copy and paste into Builderall. So to get people started, I want to give as much assistance as I can, because I think it's just I've been using Builderall for 6 years now, and I just think it's terrific, especially because they have a lot of support. There's videos, there are live sessions every single week. You can ask your questions and they'll answer them. You can put in a support ticket if you have to get it to the developers to fix something or really find what the problem was, like Martha and I had to do a couple of days ago. So you're getting a bunch of people who care about helping other people. Do you have to buy, and the thing I put in is to book a call with me, chat with Chip. So if you have more questions later, I'm happy to talk to any of you. Do you also have to buy an email address somewhere else too? No, you don't. Buying an email address would be something that happens inside Builderall. And you can have as many email addresses as you want to. And one of the things that distinguishes it is that you can have an infinite number of subdomains. So Martha's got mompreneurs.rrwmartha.com, and she could have something else .rrwmartha.com and something else. So if you have different categories of products, they can all branch off of your base domain, or you could buy a different domain. One of the books that I have out is called Real World Theater Education. So you can get that through educational stages, but I also bought the domain realworldeducation.com. So people could just go straight to that. So there's a lot of flexibility. Rose. What's your question?
Yeah. So the difference between the beginning and the middle and the end pricing on that, or maybe there was only two, that's very interesting. And so how much, this is just amazing. Yeah. Okay. So you're saying that.
This one has a web builder, the email and email autoresponder, the calendar booking app, and the online support and training. So this is great to start out with. The problem that I see is I don't know how long this legacy pricing is going to last. So if you want to upgrade, you might have to upgrade to the current pricing, which is a lot. Whereas this one includes everything. In fact, these are the same.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But we can get them for $97 a month, and it's got everything tied in there. That seems like it would be so much easier than trying to connect an autoresponder and all the different things you have to do.
I used to have, what did I start out with? Well, first I started with WordPress, but WordPress, you have all these themes you have to do, and there's plugins, and it's so popular it gets hacked the most often. And then I used MailChimp for a while, and I found that a little difficult. Then I used ClickFunnels to create the website and the funnels. And then I was, and you're paying for all of them, or you're getting bare bones. I mean,
Yeah.
WordPress can be free, but not if you really want to do anything with it.
Yeah.
So is MailChimp, once you get your email list to over 1,000, or maybe it's over 500, they start to charge you.
Yep.
Well, so this sounds really, really good. And you would help guide us with bringing a website over there.
Unless your website is really extensive, then yes.
It's pretty basic. It's just basic.
Then yeah, I want people to be successful, and I know that there's a learning curve, as there is with anything. And so I would want to help you. I would want to help you get over that learning curve so that you can make use of this. When I get together with Martha now, she says, okay, let's make some changes to this page. Okay, so I need to go to here and I need to check that. And then I go, it's like I used to have to guide her to each step. And now she gets it. She needs to change a picture. You click on the picture, you click on the little edit pencil, you go to general information, slide down where it says change image, and etc. And these, do they take a little time to get used to? Of course. But every piece of the platform is set up the same way. Let me share this for a moment, which might give you some better information about what's included. Okay, so here's that $37, and I gave you instead of 80, you could do the 87, but the WordPress I think is worth getting, and that's 97.
Okay.
And they include, here's the starter, here's the premium. So this is, and the premium has a lot more stuff.
Yeah, that is nice.
And even within the builder, it includes a lot of things you can do. E-learning course builder. The booking and calendar app.
And did I hear you say that it has like the multiple feed on the emails when so you can touch people 7 times and then take their sign up and the money, hook it up to the bank?
You can reach out as often as you choose. There's a couple of ways of doing that. One is just send something when you say to send it. Like on Saturday at 2:00, I want everybody on my list to get this. The other is a sequence where if somebody signs up, they immediately get a welcome letter. And then 10 minutes later, or however you set it up, they get instructions. And then 2 days later, they get some more content. And like in the 5 swipes.
Yeah.
Okay. And so then if somebody signs up next week, they go through the same thing. They get the welcome letter, then they get the So all of that is very basic to how this all works. Terry has a question too.
Thank you.
So as far as ClickFunnels is concerned, it's more powerful than ClickFunnels. It has more offerings, or
it has more tentacles. There are more apps. ClickFunnels also, this has that design thing where it's pixel perfect, where you can put things wherever you want, and ClickFunnels has those boxes, and you're sort of locked into that formatting.
Yeah, and so as far as and it manages your emails, it organizes emails, manages them, and like a MailChimp does?
Yes.
That's a pretty
Yes.
powerful tool. So it puts all that stuff together.
The sort of normal email
Mm-hmm.
is called Rain Loop, and the email autoresponder is called Mailing Boss, and that's where all the power is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So Mailing Boss 5.0.
So yeah, so it does mailing, and then it builds funnels as well, and works the funnels into your off of your website if needed. So it builds funnels. Wow.
Let me.
So it's a all-in-one kind of.
Yes. Yes. It's not perfect, but man, it's powerful, and the website builder or the funnel builder.
That's the A1 and it has AI in it.
Yes. So here's my current, one of the things I'm doing currently is to try to get theater teachers to talk to each other live every now and then. So I have an image, I have text, I have a button, I have an image which is the thumbnail for a video.
The biggest problem that drama teachers.
If you click the button, this is an anchor, another image. This is one of those email the mailing opt-in form, just like we were talking about. And then I've added some more information, a little bit about me, and another button to schedule a chat, which would take you to here, where you can pick the date, you can pick the time that I've made available, and then we each get an email if this chat has been scheduled. Mm-hmm. So this stuff we just use all the time.
Mm-hmm.
More questions. Ginger has a question.
Yeah, I had two. Did I hear you say that they Builderall has tutorials as well?
Gosh, yes. Let's see. I'm going to share again.
I'm kind of needy, so I didn't want to wear you out.
Okay, so here is the back office when you start. One of the most useful tools is the knowledge base. Mm-hmm. So if you're not sure how to do almost anything, here it's set up by tool. So if you have questions about a blog or the booking builder that I just showed you, or using a chat, or all the different pieces, these will show you the email, the videos, or the information to explain how to do something. But wait, you also get, there's also, you can put in a ticket, or here's live chat with the Builderall staff, and event calendar. On Tuesdays, there's a getting started Facebook meeting. I think that's Facebook. Nope, it's in Builderall, but here's where it is. On Mondays, there's a general meeting about new stuff and a little bit of training. And on Thursdays, there's a live Zoom, ask your question and get an answer, or you can submit a question in advance and it will be answered. And if you couldn't make the session, you can watch the replay. I'm a member of a particular group that meets Tuesdays at 10 and Thursdays at 8 p.m. to get even more direct information. I don't know if I could get you guys into that group or not, because they kind of took me in on an honorary basis. But I would certainly find out, because that's like 4 times a week. You can get more information about how to.
And did you say something about like you pay half for so many months?
No, the first month is available at half. If you use it, if you put, it says coupon, and you could put save 50, and then you have to click the button that says apply, and then it will apply the 50% off for the first month.
Okay.
And one other raised hand. I don't know. Oh, is this Wendy?
Yeah, Chip, I came in late. How will I get the recording?
You will get the recording. Let me put this back in the chat.
Sounds so amazing.
https:// web, you won't get it if I spell it wrong. Website template dot educationalstages.com. So if you click on that, it will take you to the home page that asks you for your name and email.
Okay.
That will take you to a please confirm your email. And you have to go into your email, and it may not come in the first 60 seconds. And it may very well end up in spam the first time. And when you open the email, it says, please click here to confirm. When you do, it takes you to a thank you page. And at the bottom of that is a button that shows you all of the options for Builderall. The alternative is https roamspecialties.us, and I'm not certain whether this will give you the legacy pricing or not.
Okay, so if I go to the first one, it'll give me legacy pricing. Is that right?
Yes.
But then I heard you say that if we wanted to start with just the starter, there's no guarantee that we'd be able to continue to be at legacy.
Right. They may cut off the legacy pricing whenever they want. They did the price increase about a month ago, and like they couldn't get it together to eliminate all the earlier pricing. So they said, well, people who have been with us for a while, you can keep selling it at the old prices until we stop.
Okay.
And then once whatever it is, it'll never go up again.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
And you can upgrade, but if you just want to keep what you've got, like the $97 a month thing, it'll never go up.
Okay. All right. So the $37 one, you'd have to upgrade, presumably.
Unless it suits your needs. Yeah. And if you want to upgrade, get in touch with me, and because I will be your sponsor in any case. And if the legacy pricing is still available, then we'll get it. We'll get it.
Okay. Thank you so much. And the recording of this video is of this Zoom session.
I will send out to the people who fill out that form. You give me your name and email. And
okay.
Those are the people I will send the Google Forms cheat sheet and also a recording of the whole session.
Okay, so Chip, which one of those websites do I go to get that, to do that? Is that Rome Specialties, or is that?
That's the website template.educationalstages. It's in the chat.
Great, thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Is there any AI associated with this whole program?
Yes. If you're creating text as part of a website page, or if you're creating an email, they both have a little button that will automatically show up that says magic text. Fabulous. Click that, and it takes you into some options using ChatGPT 4.0.
Great. All right. So is that both website and email are in the lowest one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they are.
You can tell I'm a neophyte. So
everybody starts out as a neophyte. Everybody.
Okay.
Everybody's really appreciating you, Chip. I'm getting,
a
lot of thank yous.
That's phenomenal.
This feeds the teacher in me. So I love talking to you guys and handling your questions.
There is another question in the chat.
Okay.
From Laurie. Once you create the funnel, how do you get it on Facebook or your email list to have them sign up?
You need to create some sort of post on your social media. There is an auto post tool inside Builderall if you want to pre-schedule your social media posting. And then it will automatically send it out when you've scheduled it to do so. And in your post, let's see if I can do this easy, if I can show and tell. Facebook, come on. Theater Teachers Conspiracy. Okay, sharing screen. So here is a Facebook group of mine. And here it says, write something. And here's something that I have written. Everyone, coming up soon, enroll now to get the link and reminders. And here is the URL that will take them to my website page. So if I click, if whoever goes to my Facebook, sees my Facebook post, clicks on that, they're going to go to this thing, which I showed you earlier, so that they can sign up. I wanted to show you also, so the format that I've been talking about, here's Martha's version of it at present. So it's exactly the same with the headline, with some more text that identifies the problem, a picture, we have or authority speaking in front of a group, the thing that you can get for free. And move this out of the way. Her confirm page looks like this. She made it much prettier than mine, but it's the same thing. Check
Did
your
it by
spam
myself.
folder.
I was so proud.
And that will take you eventually to her thank you page. Congratulations. Check this out. Here's some information about it. And instead of selling something, she's giving away the thing she promised in the first place. Or you can book a call. So click on that and you get to, well, let's just click on it. You get to this like 14-page book, no preview available. Okay, I'll do it differently. Yeah, so it takes you to she's not using this page, because what would happen if you went through hers properly instead of the crazy way I'm doing it is the book would actually download. It goes to a Dropbox or Google link that gives you that book. So the basic plan, the introductory page, confirming the email, thanks for signing up, click the button and either buy my thing or get my freebie. Boom.
I hope you found that useful. I'd love to have a quick Zoom call with you to answer your questions. To book it, go to bit.ly/chatwithchip. My website funnel has been in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. Click it now to check it out. techtutor.com